Well, welcome to a new Dave's Classic Garage Tours video and another visit to the service and mechanical repair side of the Healey Factory in Melbourne. If you haven't seen part 1, that's a link up in the corner, and don't forget to check the restoration side of the business, for which there'll be a link at the end of this video.
What have you got there? A sold car.
Sold one, I'll see what year it is.
Oh, Mondial 8.
So 1982 Ferrari Mondial.
Yeah.
So it's the first Mondial there with the Mondial 8 it's called.
Mondial
So
8,
that's 2 valves per cylinder. Then the later ones got 4 valves per cylinder, known as the quattro valve.
Yeah. Would this be rarer, this one, or did they?
Yeah, they made less of these. I think they made more as the models went along.
Yeah. And with the popularity of the Mondial, generally derided in years gone by, but the popularity is definitely on the increase, isn't it?
Well and truly.
Yeah.
No, they are a practical car.
Yeah, yeah. And livable with in that regard, servicing.
It's all really pretty much user friendly. Like, could use power steering at low speeds, but once you move in, they're fine.
It's not going to be a daily anyway, but it's certainly going to be something to enjoy.
Certainly practical, yeah.
Yeah. And what did this come in for, and what
this
have you
was
done to?
Sold by the show, traded in against the Healey in the showroom.
Okay. Against the Healey, right?
Yep. Yeah, so
on their time and wanted to go back.
Customers, got that, and we've since sold this to another new owner. And,
right. Okay.
just completing the necessary
Did you have to do
roadworthy
much?
work. Again, suspension bushes. It's a bit of a theme here today, but
And you didn't long ago do that. Do the interior.
Yeah, it's had new front seats,
New
front seats retrimmed.
Yeah. The paint as well.
Yeah, the previous owner painted that before he sold it.
Yeah. It's lovely looking car.
Yeah, so it's got the
with that.
3-litre motor, flat plane crankshaft. I mean, do sound
So
nice.
that would be the same out of the 308.
Yeah, basically that's the 308, which I think it's 100mm longer in the wheelbase.
Right.
And obviously you've got the rear seats in there.
Yeah, yeah.
And not worth as much as a 308, but they're
on the rise though.
the same sort of architecture underneath. It's all the same componentry. That's why serviceability is quite easy on them.
No engine
because of the way. No, engine doesn't come out for cam belts. You just remove the right rear wheel, the inner wheel arch, and it's all pretty much there.
And what about the convertible? Is that you seen any rise in interest in that?
No, we've had one. We've sold 1 or 2 in the showroom, but I think personally I prefer the coupes. Yeah, proportion-wise, like this got the nice buttress rear turrets on it, and
So, tell us, you got one yourself, yeah?
Yeah, I do. I've actually bought a quattro valve one. So 85 mine is, and like I said before, they are practical. I've got 2 kid seats in the back of mine, and drop the kids off at school in it occasionally, and
You're enjoying it,
yeah, it is good fun. Yeah, I've had it 6 years now.
All right, okay. Do you have to do much to it, or?
No, it's pretty good. I've just been at routine maintenance on it and everything.
I mean, people are obviously, scared off by, the thought of these cars. How is it compared to some sort of modern car in the way of service and costs and what have you?
Well, it's probably easier, and
for you,
certainly for us
obviously.
here. It's still all mechanical. That's why, I bought mine. I knew I could fix it myself. I wasn't scared by the Ferrari thing of, I knew it is motor in to do the cam belts and all of that.
Right.
Having said that, the later Mondial T, the motor changed direction. It went north-south.
Yeah.
So that's I believe, a motor out job.
Right. Okay. Okay. What colour's yours?
Mine's dark blue.
Dark blue. Yeah. Well, you lucky thing. So you got it pre the popularity upswing.
Yes, I did. Yeah, I did quite well out of it. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh wow.
Yeah. Sold a few things I had to buy it, and
Enjoying it. Okay. Okay. A midget with Dusty Midget. What's going on here?
Yeah. Well, this one's just come out from the UK.
All right.
The current owner now lives here in Australia, but I believe it is deceased estate in England, so relatives or family over there that he had, and he's shipped the car out. And brought it to us to get roadworthy and lots of other repairs done. It's sat for at least 10 years over there.
Yeah.
With obviously what happened.
Yeah.
So yeah, we've had all the brakes off. They've all been reconditioned. Then yeah, it did start. We did get it running. Pretty much put a bit of fuel in there, and it fired up virtually straight away.
Cool. List of rust-wise, it's all right, is it?
There was surprised for an English car. We're quite amazed. There's only one tiny bit in the corner, which it's been downstairs already and had that fixed.
Okay. So not left in a concrete
no,
garage in England then?
Yeah, it wasn't a complete rot box, which I was half expecting, but it's actually a really good solid car.
So is that a, when the phone call comes in and what have you, is that a roll your eyes moment and going, what are we going to find here when you hear it's from the UK?
Yeah, we've had all sorts come in. We've had cars come out of containers in 2 halves before, but you just obviously got to pre-warn the customer, and when they're bad, we always like to get them out to have a look. So I put them up on the hoist, and so we can actually see. But this one, it just wasn't necessary. It's a good solid thing underneath.
Yeah. Another one to add to the British and European at the Yarra Valley. That big long line of MGs and what have you.
No, I've had a show there.
Yeah. Oh, Thames Estuary Flying Club. There we go. Cool. What's that one? An early 70s, isn't it, or something?
Yeah,
British Leyland.
What's it? 1970.
Right on the money. Yeah, all right. There you go. Year of my birth. So this, I've got the overdrive on it. Yeah. So this would have the B series, yeah.
Yeah, this is the B series motor in it.
Yeah, Mark II.
Which is 1800, which that MGA one's it's a 1500.
When did it go to 1800? That was
the B, I believe. MGA's had 1500 and 1600.
Yeah.
Then they did the twin cam as well on the MGA, which is that. Then, certainly as far as I'm aware.
That twin cam, that's
on the MGA,
That's a bit of a specialist.
I believe we've got one in the showroom, really quite a rare car.
Right. There's not many people can work on those twin cams apparently.
No, they're pretty unique. They're specialist things. They sort of had and tools to set them up and that.
Yeah. So this one's, it's an Aussie one.
Yep.
What's
it's been in the family for a long, long time, and it's basically been parked up in their garage. They just haven't had time to use it, and family and life commitments, and I'm guessing at that stage now they do want to use it and get it out and start driving it. So it's come back here, and unfortunately they had a head gasket failure.
All right.
So the head's off, just waiting for that to come back from the machine shop. Then again, it will need all the brakes reconditioning and most probably suspension rubbers and whatnot as well.
Right, yeah. Another one to enjoy.
Yeah, no, exactly.
Are they going to leave it in that? That's an original, obviously.
Yeah.
Oh,
well, certainly at this stage, panel-wise, they're going to leave it.
Yeah.
Like it's had a few different things over the years, but get in it and drive it.
So, you reckon that's original paint in there, or just a bit of chip?
Yeah, they're obviously stone chips, but very well could be. The fade on it.
And what's, obviously so many of these been properly, restored or over-restored over in the years. Is anybody coming in and saying, leave my little MG as it, happy to leave it as with the original
some people are more than happy that they like I want to get it and drive it. I don't want to get upset if I get another stone chip.
Yeah.
And because if the car's perfect, obviously we do that as well.
Is that a growing thing that that original people looking for an original car nowadays, or
not that I've seen. Certainly some people in some markets, they definitely like that aspect and the matching numbers thing.
Yeah.
But
So is that matching numbers vocabulary is coming into the British?
Yes and no, but it's a lot harder to do. It's obviously an American or Australian muscle car thing. They really get excited by it.
Not so.
No, certainly not so prominent here, and it's a nice to have, but I don't think it's not going to be a deal breaker for some people. I don't believe.
Yeah. It was pretty hard to do that, especially on British cars anyway, with the metal.
The way the numbering system works.
Exactly.
The ID tags and that. So it's never thought of back when they were making them. It wasn't important. So.
Working on one of these mechanically and what have you, are you dealing with, you know, speaking to a series Land Rover, and he said, you know, you'd have like 5 different threads on an engine block and to deal with and what have you. Are you dealing with the same sort of thing on an MG or?
Well, certainly now. Originally, they're all pretty much UNF or UNC threads.
Yeah.
But yeah, now you see metric bolts, IKEA bolts, all the ones in between. You see all sorts in there. So
Right.
yeah, try and put them all back to original. But if something's been over tapped to another thread, well, you've got to really run with that.
Yeah.
They've all had different histories, which is what keeps it all so interesting.
Right. Okay.
No two cars are the same.
Yeah. That's a decent way to look at it. If you're happy, that's okay. I've just done a big faux pas and said a CV8, but you're going to tell
No, it's a Jensen 514R.
So is this pre-CV8?
Yes.
Okay. Wow. And I never even knew they did 514. What?
Yeah, it's there, the badge on the 541R.
Jeez. Such great naming from British companies, eh?
Yep.
541R. Is that the best they can? So right, tell me what's the name?
I don't know what that means, but
Right. Okay.
it's a unique looking car.
It's probably the name in Coventry. Where,
Yeah, it might be in the postal address or something.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So what year would this be?
It's not sure. It's not 1921,
No.
as the plate says, but
What did you have to do to this?
this came in, just had an exhaust leak. Yeah, it turned out the factory manifolds were cracked, so we've had new flanges made and we had to make a set of extractors up for it.
Right. Okay.
So that's what we're doing here this time. They're a really good customer.
Yeah.
So it's certainly a different look.
For sure.
Each corner's a bit different.
Yeah.
Big motor in it. I think it's well over 4 litres. It's a 6-cylinder version of the 4-cylinder Healey motor.
Ah, really?
Yeah.
The CV8 went to an American car.
Yeah, I think they had the V8.
Yeah.
And then obviously the Interceptor after that.
Yeah.
If I open this up.
Many Interceptors over here? Jesus, look at that cut. Oh my god.
Yeah, the whole flip front comes up. So
Bloody
it's
hell. Size of that thing.
it's huge, yeah. Like a big truck.
Sorry, what would that have been in?
It
Tell me about
was
the
in
spec of
another Austin, one of the big sedans, but yeah, it's
Right.
basically gets its heritage from the light trucks, I believe.
that.
This one is quite special, having the aluminium cylinder head.
Yeah.
It is actually quite rare.
Yeah. Wow. Crikey, even all this is...
Yeah, so despite being fiberglass, it is heavy.
Yeah. Wow. Okay. All right, mate. Well, I know you're a busy man. Thank you very much for your time.
No problems at all.
We've finally got round to a little wander around.
Yeah, up in this end of it. And,
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, I'll leave you to it and have another little poke around under here.
Yeah, no, keep taking some shots and we'll catch you next time.
Thanks, mate. Cheers.